give a video testimony or something in the.
No.
All right, we're live, everybody.
Oh snap!
Drew just shares. Drew, wow, I can't speak today. Drew just shared. That's hard to say. Drew just shared. Just shared. That's somebody's got their stream on. Drew sent me 11 messages. What did you do here, Drew?
Okay, so yesterday.
Oh, Drew's very agitated here.
Yesterday,
Okay, are you joining my game first of all? Get in here.
Joining your game.
Okay.
So you played yesterday.
Oh, there's a double.
Did you not? Oh, let me fix that.
Yeah. Okay. I played yesterday. Okay, let's see what is he saying.
You played yesterday.
Playing with something over the. Oh my God.
I asked if you were playing with Manco.
Okay.
And I got no response.
Okay.
And then
I don't check messages while I'm playing, dude. It's focus.
But you were out of game.
Okay.
And I was
playing
getting ready
more?
to queue up.
Yo. Guess you don't. That's some Drew rage happening here.
Trying to get your attention.
Much love, Drew.
Of course. So my general thesis is if I can't get your attention with a couple of things, I'm gonna go frantic for a period of time. And then when you jumped in queue, I was like, well, I guess I'll queue up, and if I get in the same game, great. If not, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that stuff. But anyway, listen, we got sidetracked. There was some big news that happened as we started this stream.
Oh, Drew, yeah, Drew.
I forgot. What's the big news, Drew?
I just let Zan know that he made a guest appearance in my book.
And what's the context of the guest appearance?
Well, so the title of the book is How to Meet Your Heroes, a practical guide to.
Is Zan your hero?
Well, it was a section about you, but I felt like it was necessary to include Zan's name in the section.
Okay. I like it.
So
Zan made the book. I want a Zane autograph copy. I want a Drew and Zane autograph copy. Much love all.
Whatever you want, we got you, man. Drew, thank you so much. I'm honored. Woo-hoo! Let's go. That made my whole day. Well, yeah, you know what? I mean, I had a great time with Evan. I think that made my whole day. That one just it edged it out just a little bit.
That was fun. That was a fun session.
Yeah, that was great. Oh my God, we had such a good time, man. That was great.
You kept everything tight too. The answers, it was good.
Well, you know, like I said, I will get better. All people gotta do is just give me a little time and get out of my way. I will, because you think I don't reflect and review. Like, okay, Zan, you gotta get. You think that's how?
Give me a little time and get out of my way. Look at that.
Yeah, I will get better.
Did you see the IG live yesterday with Sarah?
Say again?
Did you see the IG live yesterday with Sarah?
Oh, you know what? I did. She was wonderful. She was she a pastor?
She is. She's TD Jakes' daughter.
Oh, okay. So
you know TD Jakes?
Oh yeah, she's huge.
So she's his daughter. But what was great was she. I mean, this has got to be a lot of pressure on somebody to be the daughter of a pastor and like of such a big like he runs one of the biggest churches in America.
Yeah, of course.
But then you know she got pregnant at 13 and got married and divorced and was a waitress at a strip bar and like all of these things that you could just imagine the family conversations, you know, around that stuff. But now she's working with him, right? She's a pastor. She's doing her thing. It's great.
Yeah, but that is so. It's she would tell you herself. It's typical because the sons and daughters of pastors and evangelists, they always go, like they call it the prodigal son. They always go off the reservation and then maybe come in. And some from Oral Roberts, his son. I mean, from some of the top, you know, big names in America. Their sons go off and do something else, and you know, some of them come back, some don't.
Okay, in honor of Zan,
sons and daughters. We're
moving past the Easter Bunny Teemo. We're gonna go superhero Teemo in honor of Zan.
But I thought she was amazing. She said some really, really great things, and just you could tell she has such a good spirit. So she was amazing. I was multitasking when I was watching, so that is one of the things I want to go back and watch again.
All right.
Yeah, she was amazing, absolutely amazing.
We're up against the pike, Drew.
Yep, that we are.
All right.
So guess who's in the house? Are you guys ready for this?
Wait, are you
Joe
standing
Mama.
up? What?
I'm gonna stand up and say it 3 times. Say my name, say my name, say my name. Here we go. You ready?
We're ready.
Joe Mama, Joe Mama, Joe Mama.
Oh, he's back. Joe Mama's back. Here he comes. Speaking
Joe
of Brandon,
Mama's-
hey, how's the website coming along? Where are we?
I'm waiting for your feedback.
My feedback?
Yeah, you and Mark.
Mark didn't do anything yet?
I sent an email to everybody, said, hey, everything has been set up. It looks good to me, but I want a once over.
Okay, Zane, we got to project manage this. I mean, it's Mark. You need Mark to give feedback on the website.
Yeah, so I added in all the bannering, all the photos.
I can't call Mark. I only could do what Drew did. Drew said he sent an email to all of us.
Yeah.
I can't do more than that. I can't.
You can
follow
follow
up.
up though.
Okay, I'll follow up today. Okay, I'll send him another email. Okay, I'm not gonna send one to Evan.
When did you send the email?
What?
2 days ago. 1 day.
2
No,
days ago, and Mark hasn't responded yet.
I sent it like early afternoon yesterday.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. If he doesn't respond by tomorrow morning, because Mark
Yeah.
does his work at like 5 a.m. So
Yeah.
if he doesn't respond tomorrow morning,
Mark is amazing. He gets stuff.
my
done.
feedback comes after Mark because Mark gave his structure and he needs to be happy with it.
Okay. So that means I don't have to do anything today with Mark, please, because that would be like
So
that was
so
still
if,
kind of
you-
pushy.
if you don't see something tomorrow morning when you wake up, then send an email.
Oh, wait till I get to the stream.
No.
No, whoa,
Tomorrow morning.
stream. Holy
Tomorrow
cow.
morning, when you wake up, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to check your email and see if you have an email from Mark. If you do, great. If you
But
don't,
you guys don't
send
think
an email.
that's not
Yeah.
being too pushy?
No, it's not pushing.
Nah. You're just following up, dude.
Yeah, you can write, hey Mark, remember when you said you were so happy that I was project managing this? Well,
Yeah.
we'd like to
What's
get
going on? Yeah.
The evidence Drew said I need to follow up.
This is me. This is me doing my project managing.
Oh gosh. Okay. All right. I would do it. Whatever you guys say, Zan would do it.
We need to get this up.
Yes, I totally agree,
Okay,
man.
good.
I mean, because like you were saying,
Did you get the thing Drew asked you for?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good. Nice.
but like you were saying, you was alluding to, you didn't go into it, but even after this is up, there's still a lot of work to be done afterwards.
I know. We need the
But
site.
you got to.
But I want to ask Evan. Okay, after this is up and you guys say you approve, what's the next work? What's the next series of things I need to do?
Okay,
Off the top of your head.
so here's how I see this rolling.
Okay.
So Mark's gonna give feedback,
Okay.
and we're gonna get the approval from the design perspective,
Okay.
and then Thursday when we sit down to have our little chat,
Okay.
we're gonna go through the entire back end logistics of like,
Okay.
okay, somebody shows up to the site, they fill out the form. Let's make sure all the connections are all good to go. What's the automated emails that happen after the fact, and go through those details. Once that is set up and in place, then you're ready. It's just a matter of executing at that point.
Then we
Okay,
got to update all your socials.
Yep.
We need your Instagram and Facebook. Those are the two main ones to be fixed. New picture, new bio. That's basically it. Like top banner, picture, bio. That's pretty
Okay.
easy stuff. Oh, nice job, Drew. Woo, Drew. Uh-oh, maybe not.
Oh, he's
actually.
going super ham.
Maybe
Okay,
not,
what's next
actually.
after that, Evan?
Oh wow.
Wow, Drew died. Unbelievable.
No, this soon? It's too soon.
I
Huh?
know.
What?
You can't
Well-
die already. It's too soon. We just got here.
It was like
Well-
the last proc of Ignite. And then now you're gonna die. Oh, just
No, it's
barely.
called you have to dodge.
Your mom
the
wants to know
hook.
what days do you guys stream? Normally Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh my
Not
god, now we're all
Saturday.
gonna die.
Oh my lord.
That's all because of Drew.
What? No. No.
Yeah, 100%. We all
No.
got baited in by Drew. Okay, I'm coming back. Let's go. Yeah. Then all your social handles. That's
Okay.
gonna be critical.
Get him. Get him.
And then what's the next
Thank
4
you.
or 5 things after that?
Flash for it.
So I know there's a lot of work to still, still a lot of work to be done.
Oh my god, stupid Pike. Oh, I don't have my cue yet. There you go. Then we start messaging.
Okay, messaging.
Are you gonna do an email push with this?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Email.
And messaging.
I think the 3 things are going to be the email, the Facebook group, like responding to everybody who's posting stuff in the Facebook group,
Yep.
and then Fast Pass,
And fast pass. Okay.
and then you start doing coaching sessions.
Okay.
The other stuff is not that hard. I mean, whatever picture we're going to use, that's your profile picture. That should be the same one on all of them. Then you just need a
Okay.
top banner
Okay.
for your Facebook page. You need a top banner for that.
But should I say some other stuff right next to the picture, like built to serve coach, and then a link where they can click on to go book a free session?
Oh god, these guys. The link should be your bio link.
Okay. We need to like chill out under turret.
Corey Reed's in the house. He says, "Hey team, good to see you, Corey. Look at this, man. I'm gonna give you a stand.
Wow.
Hey, Corey's always in the house. I love when Corey shows up.
All right, look at that.
Oh, Rita Bettaloni. She's here from beautiful Las Vegas. I totally
Whoa,
agree with you.
Vegas. I know somebody in Vegas.
Oh my god.
Corey Reed just posted a big happy face. Yes. Oh,
What
man.
happened to chilling out on their tower?
I was. They dove me.
Guys, welcome to the stream. Come on in. Ask Evan some questions. He's here to he's going for the goal. He's here to answer your business questions.
All right, here we go.
Or any questions.
We gotta shut
Hey,
down.
hey, Rita.
Zane
Okay,
is
so-
also from Las Vegas, just FYI.
Yes. I'm in Las Vegas. I love the picture. She's got
The salsa dancer.
salsa dancers, yeah.
All right.
Oh, Nightbot didn't like that.
Nightbot didn't like that for emojis.
Nightbot be hating. That was some nice pictures, nice emoji.
I guess I'll let Ari just chill.
So after the fast pass, what's next after that, Evan?
All 3 of those things, and that's it.
Oh,
Rinse
okay.
and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Yep. Then you do your coaching sessions.
But then we still have to set up the package page after this.
Yes, that will be on Thursday.
Yeah, not as critical, but sure.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Honestly, it could just be a PayPal link you send people, right? I'm like, it doesn't have to be complicated.
You don't understand the importance of Zan having everything get processed through Kajabi.
Yeah, it has to go through Kajabi. Well, I won't become a Kajabi hero.
Who cares?
Everything has to go through Kajabi.
It's on his bucket list.
Kajabi
Oh, yeah.
Hero? Dude, you're the only certified built-to-serve coach. Who cares about Kajabi Hero? What are we doing here?
Yeah. It's a thing in Kajabi. You get so
I get
many.
He gets it.
I get it. It's just not important.
To who? To me, it is.
No, we need to reshape our priorities then.
Dude, it
Kajabi
has to
Hero. No. Focus. Kajabi
No, but
Hero does not matter.
The payment process is still through Kajabi.
I don't care how the payment process has to be simple and easy to set up.
Well, it is. It's Stripe and PayPal. It's all on in my Kajabi.
As long as it's easy to set up, but Kajabi
It-
Hero
it's-
is like nowhere near the top of the list.
All right, where are you?
So Sid is in the house. Thank you, Sid, for being here. He said, "Hey guys, how are the 3 of you doing? We're doing great. Thank you so much. Hope you're all on top of the world. We're doing our best, man. We're doing our best. We're working on it."
Uh-oh. Ooh, this is a good pike. Oh, you got it back.
So Rita says, "Hey, beautiful souls, boy
Hey, Rita.
Evan, and all the follow. I've been following you for so long, and the disruptions that I have had through being hacked and breach, and identity stolen, and data trollers. Wow,
Crazy. I mean, it's crazy. When I went to the U.S. and we had my wallet was stolen. Sorry,
Wait, what?
like
Hold on, wait. First, you guys got broken into.
yeah, well
and
that was
your
part of
wallet
it.
was stolen?
Yeah, no. In the same break-in, my wallet was in the car.
Okay.
So they stole my wallet, and so they went in and bought a whole bunch of gas and stupid stuff, whatever. I mean, just trying to pump the card as much as possible. But then, so whatever, we called Visa, canceled the card, great, all that stuff. But the problem was, I couldn't get. TD is my bank. They're only East Coast in the U.S.
Okay.
So they're probably in Cincinnati, but they're not in LA. They're not in Vegas. They're not in any the places that a branch I couldn't get to. TD like Ameritrade or whatever it is,
Yeah.
but not a TD like bank branch. So I couldn't get a new card. I couldn't get a new bank card. I couldn't get a new Visa card. So we're like, okay, so how do we? I know I have money, but how do we get my money? Because this is not working here.
But don't Nina still has her own account and credit cards and stuff?
Hers is linked to mine.
Okay.
So she has her card, but it's the same card, just different names.
Okay, gotcha.
So how did we get through it? We used PayPal. I had a U.S. bank account and a U.S. card, and we transferred some on PayPal. But then we started getting the PayPal issues like, hey, you've never transferred this amount before out of your account. Is everything okay? Anyway,
Well,
that was chaos.
Rita has a follow-up. So what would you recommend as the healthiest approach without feeling threatened of ideas getting into the wrong hands?
You need to realize that the idea is not. I mean, we've talked about this before on the stream, but the idea alone is not enough. It's the speed, it's the execution, it's can you be the person. We had a guy come on, was it Monday? Who's like, hey, if somebody is making a lot of money off of my idea, well, they had the same idea, right? I mean, the idea is not unique enough. I'm sure there's unique intricacies of it, but you need to get it out. You need to get people using your thing. You need to get it to the market. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Okay, so Joe Mama, he says, jokes apart, why do you have so many channels, Evan? And do you think having only one or two channels would be easier and your audience would be more centralized?
Jokes aside, is that how they started?
Yeah. Jokes aside.
Oh,
jokes apart.
Are we joking
Or
about that?
aside, either or.
I think it depends on how much content you're making and how unique the audiences are. So if you are making, think about how much content I'm making.
A lot.
It's just crazy amounts of content. Just crazy
Massive.
amounts of content. It's crazy amounts of content.
Crazy.
So we have,
In a good way.
yeah, I mean, I have enough content for tons of channels. So if you're making quality content that's over one time a day, you could start thinking about multiple channels. Or if your audiences are just completely different, then you can think about multiple channels. Otherwise, keep it on one. It is much simpler. So listen, I was having this conversation. Did we talk about the growth day strategy and channels? No, maybe not.
No, I don't think we talked about the strategy behind it.
Okay, so let me give you some insight behind the scenes. So Brendan and I partnered on a couple things. So Brendan Bouchard runs Growth Day. You know, the goal is to make it the #1 personal development app in the world. I'm helping him on a couple things. One of them is building up a network of YouTube channels. So we have 2 up. We have another one launching Monday, and a potential 4th one in the works. Why? There's not enough. Oh, are we going for this? Oh, I got rooted or whatever. I think I'm gonna kill him though. Oh, I didn't get him. I couldn't.
bad.
No. Anyway, so it could have been just one channel, but especially right now where there's not a lot of content, right? So right now, Inside Growth Day, they go live 2 days a week. They had a morning show. 2 days a week, that's one channel, right? 2 days a week, it's not a big deal. That's one channel. But where he wants to go is it's going to be daily content. And so we have a clip channel of like taking 10 minutes of the best parts of the training. We have a Q&A channel taking some of the questions that people asked. And then the morning show. And so like understanding the ambition that he has. He wants to build the greatest personal development app of all time, right? That's his ambition. Okay, well, you know what? If that's the ambition of the business, then we need to have the greatest YouTube marketing strategy of all time as well. Right? Let's not just play small on the YouTube side because we're not where we want to be yet in terms of the content, right? So that's going to be 3 to 4 channels, right? Did I get him? I didn't get him. How did I not get him? Oh my god. Because he heals when he's out of range.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Pike's a good champ.
Yeah, go figure.
Go Pike.
When
guys,
you know how to play him, maybe.
I'll let Evan finish first, but I gotta take 10. But did you finish your thing with Growth Day yet?
Anyway, so yeah, so I mean that's a hyper ambitious plan. It's a hyper ambitious plan. I have even more channels than that. I don't even know how many channels I have. We just launched 2 new ones in the past 2 weeks. I forget. Whatever I said it on stream when we did it.
The Hindi channel.
Yeah, the Hindi channel.
Yeah. So I mean, we're looking at doing. So we have enough content, right? We have enough content to do a daily Indian entrepreneur channel, right? I'm looking at doing one to support women entrepreneurs. We have one already to do Black entrepreneurs, right? Or Black excellence is the name of that channel. If you think about the content that we make for all the channels, I have my Espresso channel. I have my my top 10 channel. I have my main channel. I have me doing Instagram lives.
You and Nina?
I've got that one we're not really splitting up the content for.
Oh. Okay.
But we've got the Instagram live channel. So if I'm trying to pull from, if you think about the Black Excellence channel, right? Let's use that as a proxy. So I've got whatever we put on the main channel, if we're featuring Black entrepreneurs, could be there. Whatever we put on the top 10 channel, if we do a Les Brown video, that can go on the Black Excellence channel. If we're doing an Espresso video, that can go there. If I do an interview, yesterday's interview with Sarah Jake Roberts can be featured on the Black Excellence channel.
Yeah.
Right? So there's enough content to go across the different channels. Most people, though, don't get anywhere near that level of content. I know we're kind of the super freak, weird anomaly in the industry. So that's why I do it. So you create a network of channels, and it's become... Why it makes sense now is because of the limitations that YouTube's put on browse. Where if you go to a homepage, go to youtube.com, you'll only see one video from one channel.
Right.
If you go suggested, go look down the sidebar of any video, you could have 8 of your own videos down the sidebar, but you're only having one video show up on the homepage. Now, it could show up again much further down below, but when you have a network of channels, then all of your videos could be showing up, one from each different kind of channel that you've got. So that's part of the ambition with what I'm doing with Brendan, to have all of the channels rank on the homepage instead of just having the one. And it's just matching the ambitions of the business that he's got and the vision that he's got with an equally ambitious marketing strategy. But again, for most people, that's way too much. It's way too much. And even just the idea of going daily is way too much for most people. So that's where I wouldn't worry about it. I'd focus on one channel.
So I have a follow-up question around that, because you said that if you have content that goes on the main channel that could be on one of the other channels, do you post the exact same content on the other channel, or is it like a variant?
Almost the same.
Okay, so
like some minor tweaks, because people don't see everything on every channel.
Gotcha.
Okay, guys, I gotta take 10. And I tell you what,
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. She's back to work, so we're losing Zan.
Yeah, but just 10. Because last week she was off because of Easter, spring break, and then Monday they had some Nevada special day. Then she's back. So yeah, okay. So Rita says, "Are you guys playing video games?" They are. I'm not. I'm just here to fill the questions. And Sid says, "Being an insomniac isn't that bad of a thing whenever you guys stream. It's 3:30 a.m. here. Always a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Sid." He also, and here's the question for you guys I'm going to throw at you.
Okay.
From Sid. Thoughts on taking a gap year after college? We'll graduate next year, planning to take one and completely explore things. How do I maximize and make full use of that gap year? They got you, Sid.
All right. Zan is out. What do you got, Drew? Gap year.
What do you do with a gap? So, it's funny. Actually, Ali Abdal did a gap year. Well,
I don't know
I'm pretty. So Ali Abdal, he's got I think 1.2 million subscribers.
Okay.
His channel is primarily like productivity and that kind of thing.
Okay.
He also talks a little bit about like technology and that kind of thing. But he actually is a doctor who just happens to also have a huge following. But oh my gosh, mid lane, everything is happening mid lane. But yeah, as far as like maximizing the time, I think just being very intentional about like how you want to utilize that time, and being very like, what are the things that you want to explore? What are the things that you want to try out, and what are you hoping to get out of the year? Being very intentional in that way, I feel, is probably the best way to maximize it. I'm sure there are a lot of good examples of people who have taken quote a gap year, and actually even like Joe Polish this year is taking a sabbatical. I mean, it's not that much difference from a concept standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I basically did this. I had my business in my last year of university, and I had the choice to either go and take the 100K a year job or do my business. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give myself a year. I'll give myself a year. If I can make it work, great. If I can't, then I'll go and get some other kind of job. And luckily, I never had to go and get a job. Now, I already knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to try my business, see if I can make it work. Even though I didn't have a high, like I knew this was going to work for sure. It was still an experiment, but I thought I'd much rather go and at least give it a shot, so I know that if it doesn't work, at least I know it doesn't work, and then I can not regret that I didn't give it my best shot. So I did it, and I mean, it worked out. Never had to go get a job again. If you don't know what to do, I would start. I don't know how much time you have between now and when you're actually going to be graduating, but I'd start immediately making a list of the things that you want to give a shot, so that when you finish you graduate, and you don't know what tomorrow you wake up, like, what are you actually going to spend your time on? What are you going to spend your time doing? So you have some kind of plan there, that it's not just, okay, I don't know, I hope I get inspired and something happens. So even when I sold my business, I took another gap, 2 years, a year and a half. I went to go work at a venture capital company because I was just curious about venture capital. I wanted to learn how it worked, and I wanted to just get some experience because I never had to raise money myself in my business. So I thought, okay, let me just go learn about the process, and work there, helping them generate leads. And they were all in their 60s or 70s and gave me great insight into how businesses were run. A lot of the advice that I give now is based off of what I learned through them, because before that I only knew business, my own, right? I didn't have a lot of experience or exposure to things. But when you're in venture capital, you get to see all kinds of different businesses and models and opportunities. You guys are doing really well without me, so I'll just keep splitting. This is great. This is the solution. Just Carmichael's not around. So I did that for, a year and a half, 2 years, and then found the thing. I got into speaking. I started building my website. So even there, I was like, okay, I want to, even though that didn't become the thing, I didn't become a venture capitalist for life. That wasn't my long-term ambition. I was curious enough about it that it made me want to go explore it. And I'm, super grateful that I did and the lessons that I learned through it. So that's what I would focus on. Like, okay, what do you want to do? You're going to take a year off? Great. A year is not a big deal. Yeah, I mean, your parents might think it's a big deal, but a year is not a big deal. But how are you going to spend that year? What are you curious about? Start making a list. Start having a plan so that you don't wake up and 3 weeks go by and you still haven't done anything for your goals yet. Absolutely. We'll keep what both of you said in mind. We'll be very intentional. So let's workshop it since you're here. Like, what are some of when do you actually when could you actually start? Yeah, when could you start? Is this like tomorrow? Is this in June? When do you actually start this? And then what are some of the things that are on your list of what you'd like to do? Oh, nice. Look at that. Teemo doing Teemo things. Hit that Q. Hit that Q. Oh, sadness.
Uh-oh.
I gotcha. Oh, and he flashed too. Oh, he didn't die. How did he not die?
Got him.
Oh, you got him. Okay.
The follow-up.
Nice follow-up. How did he not die?
Yeah, for reals.
Poison. The poison is
not doing
it's not doing
so
enough.
well today.
It's not doing enough. I don't know. Maybe he's got some items. He said next year, June 22nd, when I graduate. Ah, then you got lots of time. We're talking about a year, dude. Okay, here, Sid, stop thinking about a gap year. This is your gap year. Not in that you actually take the time off, but what are some of the things on your list, and start doing them right now. Don't worry about where you're going to be June next year. What can you do on your gap list right now? What are some of the things? Give me 3 of the ideas that you got. 3 of the ideas. And everybody else, welcome. Zan, our Q&A guy, is just picking up his wife. He'll come back and we'll get to all your questions. We got Tess in the house. Welcome, Tess. Zane was at the start of the stream freaking out about how much fun he had with you and me on our stream today. Oh, Trindamir's in the base. All right, I guess we let him do that. Here we go.
This is mildly unfortunate.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. We're gonna get tower? Maybe. Oh, they got supers coming in now.
Bummer.
Okay, what else? Rita, thank you for your best approach to your suggestion. Oh, I don't know if we hit that. Oh, we got the tower. Nice. It's happening.
Says, do you recommend an app to help produce revenue? And if so, can you recommend someone?
An app to produce revenue. Okay, we got to dive deeper into what that means. Draculoro has a long question. You type it in. Whoa. All right. This game is rough. Who's carrying? Ari's doing all the work for us here.
Yeah, Ari, Lily has got
Lilia,
kills, but
we're feeding here. Where is Zane? Talking to Tess in 2 days. Talking to Tess in 2 days, and his is that he went to go pick up his wife. He's coming back. So everybody knew here. Zane is in charge of the stream in terms of looking at the questions and answering. He's not in this game. Drew and I are both playing. But he went to pick up his wife. So he's coming back.
So I have a question. I'm 16. I am in love with stocks. I love the process of making money, being able to see how it's made. I don't care about the money yet. It's good, yeah. I'm very stuck right now.
What are you stuck with?
Yeah, like
Okay, that's a good start. You know you like stocks, okay. Not about the money, so, you know, what is it about and where are you stuck? Whoa, Drew, you do damage.
yeah, I do damage.
Oh, Lee, where did that come from? Uh-oh, I'm drowsy. Woo! All right, there we go. We take that.
There we go. There we go. That's some
Good
progress.
job, guys. Good job,
Oh,
guys.
Look at that shutdown.
It's Drew's carrying us. Maybe.
Boop. Ruh-roh.
What effect will the lockdown have on you? Not much. We've pretty much been in lockdown the whole time. Just me and Nina. I'll be here. I'll be streaming every day. Almost. I'll be making content. I'll be doing movie makers and brandlytics. Yeah, life is not that different. We weren't going out to patios or anything anyway. So it's not that different.
Okay, trend is bought.
We just got put into 4 more weeks of lockdown.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Is it just like concern with like the variants that are starting to pop up?
Not just the variants, though. All of it. We our rates are almost at all-time highs.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's a pretty big deal. Variants are what's causing it. Like variants are what's leading the way for everybody. But yeah, so Tess is in Toronto, which we found out probably again today. But I think I forgot that. I don't know how I forgot that somebody's from Toronto, but yeah, so we just got 4 weeks of lockdown. We're just really slow at getting out the vaccine. The rollout rate is ridiculously low. So
gotcha.
it's taking too long. My goal is until next year I can learn all the skills possible so that in the gap year I just maximize on the dues. Sid, this is what we need to guard against. The over planning. We've talked about this before on the channel too. The over planning, the over preparation, the over all of that. You could have your whole business set up and you don't even need to wait for the gap year. Maybe by the time you get out, it's not even considered a gap year because your business is taking off. That it's just a no-brainer to just go do your thing. Right? So what are some of the things? What are some of the things that you'd want to do in your gap year that we can start doing right now? You say something, Drew?
I was gonna say no time like the present.
No time like the present. That's it. Let's go. Starting tonight, apparently. We in Toronto are misbehaving. Yeah, starting tonight, midnight, everything's closed down. They've kept like Costco's and things open. But now Costco is open, but they have to block off their non-essential like clothes and everything else is getting blocked off. Uh-oh. Let me out. Oh my god, this jinx.
Yeah.
I got trapped. Probably stepped on her chaps. I don't know what I got. Something happened. All right. Okay, York's doing things. Let's go. Okay, what else? Draculor, I want to start giving a vast knowledge and tools and investments to myself, like Forex trading. I'm so in love with the market, but I also want to work on developing research on stocks, Forex. Do it. Like, that's the advantage of being young and having your whole time ahead of you. Start researching all of it. I had a guy on my IG live today. I mean, maybe you're the same guy. I don't know. His name was King something. Asked him about investing, and you need to figure out what part of investing you love. You could be the Warren Buffett style and invest and hold forever. You could be day trading style and be on the markets constantly. You could be into Forex if you want. You could be into crypto if you want. Like, the time is to research and to explore without putting tons of money in. Explore, taste, try it. Play the markets with fake money and see how you would have done. That's how I started. I played with fake money. Like, I didn't actually have the money, but I gave myself an imaginary portfolio because I only actually had $2,000, and if I invested any of it, it was super important that I make it back. Whoa! Who is that?
It would be Trendemir.
No, that's
you're talking about
Viego.
Oh, Viego.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what he does, but apparently he's pretty strong. All right, good to know.
He is indeed pretty strong right now.
That's what happens when you don't know what the abilities of the champions are, and you just walk in as a Teemo and die. Good times. Yeah, explore. You got to explore. You got to try all of it. Research it. See what you get attracted to. Do you like the long-term investing, or do you like the short-term, ups and downs of the daily market? And then, that if you like day trading, don't follow Warren Buffett, right? That's the wrong mentor for you. Fidel says, thank you, Evan, for your videos. Much love, Fidel. Welcome aboard. Stock market is booming. What's your advice to the young investors? I figure out if the stock market is going to be your thing. So for me, as I said before, I have half of my money in the Canadian market, just the index fund, and then half of it split between Facebook and Amazon. I just believe in those companies. Oh, look who's back.
There he is.
We got Tess in the house.
Oh my gosh.
She was saying something about how you're not here.
Yeah,
So
she's
we
looking
told
for
her.
you.
She was looking for you.
Oh God, the stock market is booming. What's your advice for young investors? Wow.
Yeah, we just been talking investments for now. But Zan is back.
Yes, yes, I'm back.
He's back.
Okay.
He's ready to go.
Oh yeah.
So what do we got?
Okay. Traffic wasn't too bad. A couple of crazy stuff out there, but because people don't have any patience. Like, you got school kids, sir. You have to wait. Okay. I was like, they don't see the school kids crossing the road. They're going to keep on, like, okay, in the middle of the road. Like, okay, so let's see. Where did you guys leave off at?
I don't know.
We've been talking about the stock market quite a bit.
Stock market, okay. Okay, so did you see Fidel Gomez is in the house? Did you guys see him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we said hi to Fidel.
Thank you, Evan, for your videos. Okay. He says, I watch your daily videos as part of my morning routine. Very good. And Tessa Marie Shillingford, she says, what do you think Bitcoin is headed?
Up.
Yeah, long term up, unless there's some.
Yeah, unless the
coins.
U.S. decides to ban it or something silly.
Or I mean, it's one coin. It's the most established one. They could screw up. I mean, sure. I don't think government banning is going to be the thing. I mean, yeah, I guess you never know, but they could screw up, or there could be some other hot kid on the market that comes up. I mean, that's possible, but cryptocurrency for sure. Like, crypto is definitely the future.
Here.
It's definitely happening.
You think it's going to replace the dollar?
I wouldn't say that it will replace the dollar.
Not in our lifetime.
Not in our lifetime, definitely. I would say, like, right now, it is very much a speculative stock or a speculative asset class, but it's got asymmetric risk reward in that you put a small portion of your portfolio into it, and it would ultimately turn into something where it could take over your portfolio from a valuation standpoint.
Thank you, Tess. She says, "Welcome back, Zan." Tess, wasn't that on fire? Did you enjoy the IG live with Evan earlier? Wasn't that crazy? I mean, a good crazy, right? Wasn't that crazy? Off the chain. Okay, so
That was fun.
Sid says, "You're right, Evan. I guess you could say the over planning part is a weakness that I am working on." He says, "But in this case, I don't know how to express what I'm thinking."
Great. Well, that's why we're here. Let's do it. We're workshopping it right now. So contact Zan. He says he was thinking about taking a gap year, but it wasn't
Right.
until June next year. He said, forget about June next year. What can you do right now? So what are some of the things that you would do in your proposed gap year? What are some of the, we don't even worry about doing them right now. What are some of the things that you would do?
Okay.
What would you do? What do you want to learn?
What would you do?
Nice. Good job, guys.
Okay, in the meantime, let's see. So Renee's in the house. Hello, Renee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Say good afternoon. I've heard some experts that an economic crisis is coming soon in America that would be worse than 2008. Peter Schiff says so. Any advice for investors that might lose investments?
Well,
There's
I mean, the
a
question.
lot of investing stuff today. Look at that.
Yeah.
There you go.
What were you saying, Drew?
I was gonna say, I mean, it really just boils down to like, so capital preservation boils down to like, what's your mix and what are you exposed to? So if you look at like the current things that a lot of people are talking about, a lot of people are worried about like housing problems. So
2008, yeah.
well, so there's current talks about legislation that'll get passed that'll deal with the mortgage forbearance issues that everyone's been talking about. So obviously they allowed mortgage forbearance, April-ish timeframe, where people could declare. Oh, it got getting
Oh.
this is getting crazy. Sorry, things got heated.
I
don't
like
want
it when
you to
Drew
die.
just jumps in on a question like that. That was good. It doesn't usually
I
happen.
love it. Yeah, I love it. That's great, Drew.
Drew just needed to get in. Okay, keep going, Drew.
So, anyways, yes.
Drew's been turned up from very beginning. I love it.
So yeah, so I mean, it really just boils down to like, what is your, if you're going to be investing, what is the mix of assets that you currently have allocated, and like we're kind of in a period where focusing on more cash flowing type assets is going to be way more beneficial right now. Whether that will stay that way forever, I mean, it never will stay like that forever. There's always this question of growth versus value. Oh my Lord, we just won.
We won. We won.
Woo! Buddy, after feeding all the early game, we were like 2-8 at the like 5-minute mark.
We won.
Oh, wait, this is the second game, right?
No,
This is game 1.
Oh wow! Wait. If Drew died, how was he able to keep playing?
Oh, when you die, you can come back.
Okay. So you can die many deaths. Okay.
Okay, let's go, Drew. Round 2.
Oh, let's do it.
Did you want to fill that question, Evan, before I go on to what Tess said?
Oh, was Drew done?
Yeah, I think I've said all that I need to say.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah look.
Yeah.
Go. Your turn, Evan.
Now, I actually echo. I it's funny. I really wanted to be. I thought it was going to be a trader. Like stocks were my thing in high school. I was obsessed with it. I entered all the stock competitions. I had my own little portfolio, and now I barely care. And maybe that's not a super smart thing.
What made you switch? What happened?
I discovered entrepreneurship. You know, so I look at what I'm invested in. So what am I invested in? As I said, I've got my own business. I've got multiple businesses, right? So my salsa dancing business is screwed right now, right? We're moving, like, shifting to online, 4 more weeks of lockdown, we can't have classes. You know, that business is in serious issues right now. My Evan Carmichael brand is stronger than ever. I'm not doing speaking, but the YouTube channels are blowing up. Everything else that I'm doing is just crazy opportunities coming at me because everybody's going online. So that is awesome. My businesses with Bo and Jeremy are epic, right? Jeremy has a $500,000 business. Bo just crossed $100,000 in 6 months, right? So it's like those businesses are blowing up. I don't see, not that they're recession proof, but I don't see any of those things really causing harm to what I'm doing. Now look at, that's more active management, right? I'm actually involved in those things. Where am I investing? Okay, well, I've got the index fund. Will the index fund go down? Yeah. Will the Canadian market go down? Yeah. But I'm not the swing trader. I'm not invested in. It's like making a long-term bet on Canada. I'll take that bet. What's going to happen in the next 3 years? I don't know. I'm not paying attention to it. It's like, that's not why you buy an index fund. The whole idea is that you're not buying it so that you're worrying about what's happening today, tomorrow, next month, next year. That's not the point. The other 2 companies that I bought are Facebook and Amazon. If you had to pick 2 companies that would survive and thrive in the downturn, I'm going with Facebook and Amazon, right? So that's how I look at it. Is like, hey, if recession comes, or people also freaking out about inflation, okay, inflation comes, what companies are most likely going to get hit really hard, and what kind of exposure do you have to those businesses? And if it's a lot, then you can start to adjust, and if it's not, then you're good. My quick take.
Okay, so Tess says the live with Evan and you was the best. This was one of my dreams fulfilled. Wow. I was live with the dream team.
So listen, it's funny, Tess, it almost didn't happen because so we went live. I saw Zan, Zan accepted. Okay, Zan, it's like, Zan, come on. Because when I can only send one invite at a time. So I got to wait for Zan to click accept before I can bring somebody else in. And in my head, I was going to bring Ben in next because Ben had come to my Thought Leadership Academy and then taught, and didn't teach, but was like a helper, an assistant at my next Thought Leadership Academy. And says, oh, Ben, I haven't seen this guy in forever. He's from Europe. I'm going to bring him in. But as I loaded the chat to who to bring in, you were right under Zan, like, oh, Tess is here. Okay, we're bringing Tess, then we'll bring in Ben. And then when I brought you in, I couldn't access my Instagram anymore. I couldn't bring anybody else in, so it just ended up being the 3 of us. So if that happened with Ben second, then maybe I couldn't bring you in. So anyway, I'm glad that all worked out. That was fun times. I was excited that there was nobody. 2:00, I'm usually doing interviews with people or coaching sessions, but there was nobody today. So I was like, all right, let's go. Let's see what happens.
So she said, yeah, that was a great session. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Here's what I want to know, Tess. I want to know how you read the chat being like 6 feet away from your phone. I'm like looking in on my phone, forehead to the camera, and I can read the chat. You're sitting back in your chair from like a mile away and say, oh, this person just said this in the chat. I want to know how do you have crazy hawk eye vision? Is it carrots? What are you doing? What's the secret, Tess?
What's the secret? So she also said in 2008, we lost about 40% of the average portfolio, and they bounced back in 2009 with an increase of 15% above the amount lost. I think she means we lost about 40% of the average portfolio, and they bounced back in 2009 with an increase of 15% above the amount lost. So yeah. So Sid said, number 1, start my online brand. Number 2, be the producer of content. And number 3, explore internships and work opportunities.
Wait, but I thought you were doing a gap year.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you working Okay, at least my understanding of a gap year is, hey, before I go and work, I'm going to do my own thing or explore or play with things, right? Test, try. So,
Okay, maybe this is more clarity for you. He said the reason I don't want to start with my online brand now is because both me and the people that are going to be in my team are going to be occupied this year in final year projects and assignments, and I want to give it my 100% time.
ooh,
That's
no,
why I don't
no,
want
no.
to start it this year
That,
and rather in my
yeah,
gap
no,
year.
boo, no. That's what we need to fix. That is the exact thing we need to fix. I'll do it when I have time. Is the thing that kills so many businesses. No, you start. You have to start now. You have to start now, because what's going to happen is you're going to find another excuse in a year. You have to
Okay.
start now, even in a small way. Of course, you start my brand and create content. Of course, you could do it part time. Of course. Yes, the greatest thing you can do is start right now. Start your brand. Start making content. If you have time to sit here and watch us and ask questions, you have time to start your brand and create content.
Okay. Yeah.
Why are we going Morgana?
Well,
Was Lux
he
banned?
he said gap year in India means the gap year between college and post graduation university.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, so you may not want to go and get another, like, more degrees. But dude, a year, man, like, the year can fly by. Give yourself a head start. The worst thing you can do is say, okay, I'm gonna wait until I have a full year, and then find out once you have your full year that the year wasn't enough. And then you end up going back to school, where if you just had 6 more months, you could have actually made it. Because you started a little bit earlier. You have to start now, Sid. You have to start now. You have to. This hurts your brain, I know, because you like having it all planned out and perfect. You have to start now.
But see, I think this doesn't matter. I'll read it anyways. But he said, till then, I am not just sitting around and just planning. I'm taking action, learning things like shooting, editing, etc., so that I can capitalize on those skills when I start the brand.
Start. The best way to learn is to do. That's how you learn. Go do. It's a whole other level of learning. You actually want to learn it and be ready, you start. Just reading or taking a course or practicing on the side, or without actually ever producing something that's without the intention to make it public, you're slowing down your own learning.
Yeah, and I feel like at the same time, if you're going to, like, there's no one's gonna watch those first 2
I mean,
to 4
Zan and I
months
will
anyways.
watch.
Well, yeah.
But apart from that, yeah, nobody's
yeah.
watching.
No,
This is true.
so
Yeah, Sid, you have to start now. You have to start now. You're gonna regret it. This is the problem with over planning. Planning is great. Over planning leads to regret.
Okay, and Tess says our GDP will always be better than the G7 because we sell more than we purchase. This makes our economy a little bit more balanced. And to answer your question, how can she see everything? She says Evan is called glasses.
Tess, you were far away from your phone. That's impressive. That's impressive. I don't know how you did it, or you have some super glasses.
Dracula. Okay. I think he says, I want to become a swing trader, an intraday trader.
Okay.
And I'm 16 and I'm doing bad in school because I'm so in love with stocks and reading. My time management is bad and I want to feel fulfilled. I want to work 15 hours a day. I want to be number one in stocks, Forex, and goof at the market, then have 5 companies. I also want to work hard, and my friends get mad at me when I only do stocks. My dreams are to retire my mom and not be in 9 to 5 and be a good trader in all markets and have 6 businesses, but I'm doing bad in school because I'm in love with being an entrepreneur. Any advice on how to be good at time management and feeling productive and putting
family, and friends?
I would try to integrate. This is what I did, and I wish I honestly did it more. But I would try to integrate my school projects into. Uh oh. All right, I'm gonna die. Integrate my school projects into my passion. So when I had my business, I was in university. I had my business, and then I started using school resources and all my projects to help me with my business. So I would do surveys to people who are on campus. We could sell to universities, right? Our software, we had software, biotech software. Those could be our clients. So I got a chance to talk to the people that we'd be able to sell to. I created my own course, right? I think look at if there's any option for you to create a course, your own course on stock market trading, and have a teacher sponsor you is huge. I did that for my university. I would look at who all the alumni are of your school and see how many of them became stockbrokers or are in the stock business, and then message them and say, hey, I'm currently a student here, and I'd love to pick your brain. So any school project, any marketing project, anything you have to do, any short story, like every school project that you do, you turn it into trading somehow. Your history projects is the history of trading. To whatever extent you have some kind of creative control over it, right? And then recognize that you still have time to, dude. Are you saying that even if you had to spend X number of hours sleeping, you're gonna spend 8 hours sleeping, you're gonna spend however many hours at school and then doing, your homework, great. You still have extra time. If it's really your dream, you still have time. You could do it. That's how I'd hack it.
Corey says learning can also be a form of procrastination too. And like they just said, the best way to learn is to do.
Yeah. Sid, don't stop delaying. Stop stopping.
Well, he said those words just sunk in. Absolutely. I would start creating content right away, even if I have to achieve those posts later.
Post something. Even this good. Where's Sid from? Is Sid in India too?
Yeah, I think he's in India.
Yeah.
Sid, this week you have to post something.
So Tess says 2020 vision with glasses. She says, well, gentlemen, it's a Jew. I have a second 100 videos to complete.
Woo! Sid, you can learn from Tess. She's working on her second 100. She didn't have any videos up. And she just finished 100 and I forget what she's at. What did she say? 130? Something like that? 120?
Yeah.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, Tess is amazing. Amazing. Okay, so we got Toxic Orange is in the house.
Toxic Orange?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I love that name so much. I don't know why.
You do? It's like
I don't like toxic things. I don't like the negativity.
I hope these aren't toxic.
But Toxic Orange? Come on. That's a good name. I like it.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
Toxic Orange. Okay. And let's see what else we have here. You're right, Evan and Drew. Planning is good, but trying to be a perfectionist is doing more harm than good. And I think that perfectionism, I think that perfectionism habit is getting in my way. Gonna start putting out stuff right away, even if it is flat out garbage or not as good as I envisioned.
So I posted something to Movement Makers today, and then I did a quick story on it on my Instagram. So you can see a small version of it on my Instagram if you want, of the video, my 750th video or something like that, where it was the first time that I went off. Every video that I did up until that point, I had some kind of script. I was worried about memorizing my lines, worried about it being perfect. 750 videos. We're not talking like 750 videos in. And this is the first video that I made where I was just so angry or upset or emotional. They're like, you know what? I'm just going to make a video on this. and it was the late night, and I sat on the floor in my bedroom. So the quality is garbage. And I just pressed record and I put it up, and it was 3 minutes. And I'm making a series. So Mark asked me to make a series of what are my 3 favorite videos of all time on the channel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's one of them, because it's a big turning point for me to actually lean into emotion and lean into imperfection and lean into just making. And that gave me a lot of, it wasn't my best video, but it certainly had the most emotion of any videos that I've done. So anyway, that's one of my top 3 videos.
Okay, so Draculaura says, I'm getting bad grades and people are giving up on me. I love the market. I want to have a dispensary, skateboard brand. I'm bad with many things, but I'm working hard with psychology.
What? Say that again? Who
He
is
says,
this first? Who is this?
This is Draculaura, the 16-year-old.
Who wants to do the trading?
Right.
Okay.
And he's getting bad grades in school
Uh-huh.
because he's obsessed with trading.
Okay.
He said that people are giving up on me. He says, I love the market. I want to have clothing, dispensary, skateboard brand. I'm bad with many things, but I'm working hard with psychology.
So it's great to be multi-passionate. Now I'm looking at inside of all those ideas, what can you actually start working on now? The challenge is there's so many ideas, and all of those are all, you haven't combined them in any unique way yet. And they could, you try to do all of them at once, they're all gonna just fail, and you're gonna feel like a failure because you haven't spent enough time on each one. So from all of those, what can you actually start working on right now and start building some momentum on while still doing your school?
Mm. Okay. Okay, yes. Because he just came back and said, should I work on one thing at a time? Yes, yes.
Inside all those ideas, what can you work on right now? Doesn't mean that you're giving up on the other ones, but what can you work on right now and start building some momentum towards that you're deeply passionate about?
Okay, so Sid says to give further context before this, I thought I would go to a studio and record myself end of this year. But after having heard this, now I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna go to the studio right away. I'm just gonna do it. The day the nearby studio opens is closed now because of lockdown. I'm going to.
No. I'm sorry. I'm yelling at Zane because Zane's reading it. Sid, we're not waiting till you don't need a studio, dude.
I'm used to it, Sid. It's okay. It's okay if you got. I'm used to it, man. Let's go.
Sid, no. This week you have to make a video from your home. You take out your phone and you press record. I still make videos for my channels from the car, from using my phone, sitting in the passenger side while my wife is driving. Even if we're going through a car wash or she's shopping at Costco, I'm sitting there filming from my phone. You can do it. Absolutely do not wait until the studio opens. You cannot. You have to stop buying those excuses.
Okay, see, this is for you. If Evan yells, that means
he loves you.
He cares. That means he cares, okay?
That's why we yell at Zane a lot. Although, listen, have we yelled at Zane recently? Maybe. I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, you guys don't even realize you do it, but you just do it. Even Drew does it to me all the time.
Wow.
You're making it too complicated. I'm like, okay, Drew, all right. Slow down, shut up. Then you make it. I was like, okay, all right, Drew, okay.
The problem is when you go on your rants,
Uh-huh.
like getting a word in and to get you down the right path can
I
be
know.
a challenge.
Listen. You guys are doing what's necessary. I know you're coming from the right place. I know how it is. You think I know me? I know me. Okay, so what you guys are doing, it's okay. And you wouldn't do it if I couldn't handle it, number one, and you wouldn't do it if you didn't care. You're
There you
trying
go.
to help me. And that's your best way of cutting through it and getting to me. I get it. It's okay. But I think you only realize how your voice goes up. I'm like, okay, Drew. And Evan does it too. It's okay. I take no offense to it at all. And I can handle it. So it's all good.
We
So I
got
just want
Suzanne
Sid to
win.
know, Sid, it's because he cares. That's why.
This week, Sid. This week.
Yeah, so yes, sir, absolutely, this week.
All
And
right.
he said,
There we
not
go.
going to wait anymore.
Yes. There we go.
Because at the end of the day, Sid, he wants to get you into action. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and to
He
not
said,
have
y'all
the
can yell
regret.
at me without hesitation. I consider y'all mentors and friends.
Did you just make him go y'all now?
He
Are
said,
you picking up the
y'all.
Zan y'all?
He said y'all.
Are you taking y'all to India now? Is that what's happening?
Hey, man, it works, man. It works.
That's hilarious. I like it.
He said, y'all can let, yeah, there you go. And I didn't have to yell to say that. Okay, so Dracula says, context. I have ADHD, and my passion is the best entrepreneur in the art and almost every market, and I'm working on trading and making commentary videos, and I have bad communication skills.
I don't think you have bad communication skills. We got you.
We got you.
I think you just need to think about sequence. Think about the sequence. Think about the sequence. What's the order of things? You need a little more Sid in your life. You know, this is the exact opposite. You and Sid need to partner up. You need a little more structure and planning, and Sid has too much structure and planning. See, this is why partnerships can do well.
That's right. And also, we need you guys on the other side to come over here and say what's up to us. So we need some of you guys into our life. Come over here and say hello. Come into the stream and say, what's up, y'all?
There it is. There's the first.
Come say, what's up, y'all?
Give Dan his y'alls. He wants it.
There you go.
He wants his y'alls.
How y'all doing?
This is a bad fight.
That's so Dukes of Hazzard. How y'all doing? You guys, Dukes of Hazzard is an old TV show we had in America back in the 70s.
I think so. That was before my time. Although I had one of their toy cars.
Oh,
They used to hop into their car through the
yeah,
window.
the orange
right?
one, the General something, yeah.
But didn't they jump through the window? Like they didn't ever
Yeah,
open the door of
they
their
never
car?
opened the door, yeah.
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 So I saw one of the episodes, and my parents
Dude,
got me the
don't
little
take
car.
his CS.
What do you mean? That's what happens.
That's what, okay. Okay,
Hello, it's 20 minutes in. What are we doing?
that's true. It's fine.
I'm trying to win.
Yeah, look at Garen. Camps are his after 20 minutes. What? Come on now.
Okay. I guess I didn't realize that was the rules of engagement.
Come on, we're in silver.
This is true.
Everybody knows these things, no?
I'm a support, so I don't usually take camps.
Support with the most damage.
Yeah, exactly. This is maybe not the best.
Okay, so Dracula, he wants to know, what's your opinion on me not working in school and working on reading Meditations by Marcus Aurelius and working on myself? School makes me sad I would be lazy for it, but entrepreneurship makes me happy.
Um, I think where are you? Are you in the U.S.? Where do you live?
Yeah, Dracula, where do you live at? What grade are you in, and where do you live at?
Well, he said he's 16, so
Well,
that's
but
fine.
that
But what?
still does.
Are you in the U.S.? That's what I want to know.
And Sid says, since we are talking about finance, do you think the emphasis on having more than one source of income is over propagated and hyped?
So I posted something on my Instagram the other day talking about Andrew Carnegie, who's the richest man in the world at one point. And he said, put all your eggs in one basket and then watch that basket.
Watch the basket, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think people often too over diversify and then they end up making nothing. Great, you have 13 streams of income that all pay you $10 a month, right? I mean, this is what ends up happening. How I would split it up is if you know what you're doing, then you go all in. If you don't know what you're doing, then you diversify.
Okay, then how does that jive with what you said yesterday about Elon Musk?
What about it?
He goes all in. I mean, what you said on Monday about Elon Musk, he goes all in.
Okay, and?
But you were saying if you really,
If
anyways,
you know what you're doing, you go all in. If you don't know what you're doing, then you diversify.
Dracula says he's in the U.S.
Yeah, okay, so if you don't have a high school education, I think it's too limiting still. I mean, I think there's definitely a case to be made for college or university. But without having a high school education, you're really pigeonholing yourself to say this is the only option. So
The only,
what's that?
yeah, the only.
I would do it and just spend as little time as I needed just to get. High school's not that difficult, man. Like as little time as I needed just to make it happen, just to get my degree. And then worry about if you don't want to go to university, you want to take your air quotes gap year to focus on your business. Great.
Yeah, I think Evan's 1,000% on this. The only exception that you can get away in America and not get a high school education and still be successful. This is my opinion. The only way is if you're an entertainer. But you gotta be the best. Like you gotta be like Eminem. He didn't finish high school, but look how great he is.
So I don't know. I don't know. I hear sanitation engineers make pretty good money.
But you gotta have but they still need a high school education. So you gotta have an exceptional talent to not finish high school and still be successful. And the only area I know you can do that is entertainment. But your talent gotta be exceptional.
No, I mean nobody cares what. For my business, I didn't need to go to high school. Nobody cares that I went. Nobody asked me what high school did I go to, what university I went to or degree I had, right? Sanitation, anything with engineer at the end of it. Unless Drew's just meaning like garbage man or pickup or something.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Oh, yeah. I mean, great. So you can go get a job as a garbage man. That's probably not what your ambitions are, unless it is. I just think it limits you too much. And maybe I mean, I think back. I don't know you well enough. When I still went to university because it's a good backup plan. High school is just a minimum backup plan, and it's honestly not that difficult. Like think about how much time you're actually spending doing it. You could skate by and still get your degree, and at least you have your degree. And if you ever need that door to get a job, even for part-time, even to fund your next dream, at least you have that there. Maybe I'm just too risk adverse, but I think if you said I don't want to go to university and I want to take a year off, that I could get behind that. But if you're saying no high school, I don't know. I think it's just too limiting.
Rian is in the house, or is it Ryan? He says, "Good day, gentlemen."
Oh my God, your autos do nothing.
R-I-A-A-N. R-I-A-A-N. Is that Ryan or is that Rian?
Well, either way, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Okay.
Good to have you.
So Dracula, he just responded. He says, "My plan is to graduate this summer
Okay.
and get my permit and focus on my business and get a good GPA as a different plan just in case."
Okay. Well, then we're back on the same page. Then the other advice is still stands. So from your business, what of all those ideas could you immediately start working on? Like, what are you most excited by, and what could you immediately start working on? There's just a sequence to some of these things, right? Like, even looking at Zan and his ambitions, there's just an order. There's a sequence. Doing it all at once you're going to waste your time, burn out, not get results. Where if you go it doesn't mean that you're saying, no, I can never do this dream of mine. It's just putting it in the right order so that you can maximize your chance of success. That's all. So what's the sequence that you want to do these in? What's the starting point?
Okay, Sid, thank you so much. Sid said, he said, Zan, for some reason, I had forgotten to subscribe to your YouTube channel. Just subscribed yesterday.
Let's go.
Woo-hoo. See, I love the content you put out, and you love the video about how bad you want it. Oh, cool.
All right.
What did I say? Sid, what did I say in that video?
Something good, Zan. You said something good.
That's good. But thank you so much, Sid. I really appreciate it. So, hey, Sid, so what did you like so much about that video of how bad do you want it? How bad you want it? What did you like most about that video? And Dracula says trading, reading, and YouTube videos so my communication skills get really good.
Great. So that's what you start working on. Start working on that. All of those you can start working on right now. And you could do that inside of school. Communication skills, work on things inside of school that deal with communication skills. If there's ever a group presentation or something at assembly, volunteer. You should volunteer at your next assembly. I guess you're not doing assemblies now.
You
Virtual assemblies, I don't know. Volunteer. When the teacher asks who wants to share, nobody ever wants to share, right? You be the one who always shares. Why? Because it's helping you improve your communication skills.
Do like Yuko. She said she want to get good at English, and guess what she's doing? Practicing English.
Going live with Drew Hitchcock.
That was amazing. Drew, did you like it? Did you enjoy that?
How stressed out were you, Drew?
What do you mean? How stressed out was I?
What do you mean? That's a pretty simple question.
I got about five in the morning for you guys.
Were you stressed out? How stressed out were you?
I was there on time.
I mean, I wasn't that stressed out. The only caveat is I had to wake up earlier than I normally do.
All right. Oh, we have Cloud Soul. I didn't even know we had a single dragon.
yeah, we have Soul.
All right, let's go. We're doing things, fam.
I was there, wasn't I, June? I supported you. I told you I'd get up at 5:30 in the morning, or 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah,
I was there.
I appreciate it.
I said, man, I set my alarm clock. I said, I've got it. Drew is gonna be. I gotta get on there. Then I went back to bed. I said, okay. So Renee says, Evan, is there any #Believe marathon project in the near future as Tony Robbins?
Marathon project? I don't understand. Like running a marathon or just some long project?
Oh no.
Oh, the shield's up in time. No, it's not up in time. Oh, Drew.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Drew.
Oh man.
Come on, Drew. That was close.
Killing me. That was the first.
It's okay. Well, it looks like we're winning this too. Whoo!
Uh-oh. Okay, so Sid says what he liked the most was the concept and the way you explain the difference between interested, obsessed. I can't recollect the other things in the list. Oh yeah, he says interested, committed, dedicated, obsessed. You got it. That's it. That's it, Sid. Great job. That's always, if I'm dealing with someone, even with myself, and when the issue of consistency comes up, and I says the key is commitment, but sometimes they might want more consistency. Then the next level is being dedicated. Because when you're dedicated, it's even more of a sacrifice. But but that's good. That's great. Great job, Sid. Great feedback.
Sid's doing it.
He got all 4 correct.
Zane got a new subscriber. He got a mention in a book today. He got a live stream. I mean,
I was hanging out with Evan and Tess. Woo! Great day today.
he's project managing his website launch.
Outside my comfort zone, but yeah.
He's doing it.
I do not want to upset Mark. You guys keep pushing me. But okay.
We're not pushing you to upset Mark. We're pushing you to get
But it
things
could
done.
upset Mark. It could upset him though. But
it's all in
Mark, I trust Mark better than I do. So okay. So Dracula, he says, what do you think about me being bad at time management? And I want to have a routine I can follow to get a good grasp and start this routine and get used to it, like waking up early and stuff.
Well, start with one thing. The key to building a routine is not telling yourself that you suck at it, because now you're losing from the start. So you've had troubles in the past, and you're gonna make it awesome. How do we do that? Start with one thing, just to start proving to yourself that you can follow through. An easy one is wake up time. Start with that. So what time are you gonna wake up tomorrow?
Oh, that's a good one, because he said I feel like I don't have enough time. So Drac, what time are you gonna wake up tomorrow?
What time? What's our wake up time tomorrow?
Okay, so Sid says I'm going to log off now, off to my day. Thanks for the golden advice. Sid, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the comments.
This week, Sid, video.
Yeah, this
Friday,
week,
come on back. What day is it? Today Thursday? No, today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Friday, come back and tell us.
And give us the link so we can go check it out and make a comment and subscribe.
Listen, you see how happy Zan was that you supported him? Let Zan return the favor.
Yes.
And go subscribe to your channel. Don't cheat Zan of that opportunity. Friday,
come back and
give it to us.
He says, going to focus on doing things now like y'all said.
Listen, you don't have to say y'all.
He said Thursday here, so Saturday for me. Saturday for me. How cool. Okay, so Renee says, okay, so I guess let's go back to the Tony Robbins comment. Let me just double check.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't understand that one. That was the marathon.
A project of 3 days, #believe event. Taking your business to the next level.
Ah, I see. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that. I definitely don't have an online version of it. Thought Leadership Academy was that. That was 3 days, 12-hour minimum days. It was basically 12 hours with me, and then they went out. We ended with dinner together every night. That technically was supposed to end at 8, but then they would go and hang out with each other and do karaoke and all this stuff. So it's crazy.
Sid says it's now become a habit already saying y'all. I love it, Sid. Yes.
Well, hey, I like it. Go for it.
You have been Americanized.
It's part American. I mean, it's like a certain kind of American.
Are you
A
gonna
lot of
get
people
him?
in America say y'all. A lot of people. Northern,
Oh,
Southern.
snap, Drew. How confident were you in that?
I wasn't sure if you were gonna get him or not.
Well, I wasn't confident either, but we made it happen.
West Coast, Snoop Dogg said y'all. I mean, everybody says y'all in America.
I've never heard Drew say y'all, so that's not everybody.
Well, listen, I'm telling you, if the celebrities and Snoop Dogg saying y'all, everybody says y'all. Y'all come back, you hear?
Everybody does not say y'all, but it is in the South. Okay, what are we gonna give? We're gonna give
It's
Drew.
in the North, in the West, and the East also.
I don't know about that.
Dude, it's all over.
There's only one right answer.
Which is?
Y'all.
No.
Okay, we won again. Ho! Okay, one more. Quick. Let's
It
make it
says-
happen.
Hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye, Evan, Zan, and Drew. Thanks for the advice as always. Yes, Sid, take it easy. We'll see you next time.
What's the only one right answer, Drew?
I only died once.
Oh, for the honor, I should have given you great shot calling.
Yeah, there was only one right answer.
Did you have great shot calling? Did you do? You had a couple of good. When Alistair engaged on me, you had a couple of black shields that were shocking. I was happy with that.
Shocking black shields.
Well, no, because then if I rely on it, then it's like, oh, it didn't happen. Oh, okay, I got knocked up. But did we have great plays in the bot lane? I don't think so.
It wasn't during laning phase.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all I pay attention to. I mean, after laning
okay.
phase, I was basically splitting. I care about what you did for me, Drew, not what you did for the team.
I don't care that we won. I just care what you do for me.
What did you do for me, Drew? Did you
I
have
got
great
you-
shot
I
calling
got-
for me?
I got you a big W.
All right, maybe. Listen, I didn't give you tilt proof at least. That was something.
Okay.
So,
But friendly's the default, so
Friendly's
so
the
it gets
default.
even lesser.
well, listen,
lesser
that just
value.
means it's time to step up and prove yourself in laning phase this time right now. Oh, those are some weird bands. Cho'Gath? All right.
Cho'Gath is very like steamrolling. If he gets too fed, it's like you can't do nothing with him.
All right. Somebody banned Yumi for some reason.
Well, had there. Oh, I got to play Yumi Twitch a game yesterday, and it is so broken, like ridiculously broken.
Were you the Yumi or the Twitch?
Yes, I was the Yumi.
Oh, all right.
You literally like ride on Twitch's back. He goes invisible, and then you get like right up next to them. You ult them, and then Twitch just blows them up.
Yep.
Game over.
So, okay, so Drac says,
Okay, what Draculoro was it?
yeah, Drac. I'm just gonna call him Drac. Yeah.
Do you mind if we call you Drac? Because I called Zan Uncle Z and he almost had a heart attack. So,
Oh my goodness.
do you mind if we call you Drac?
Okay, here we go again. These guys.
Well, for someone who took so much offense to a nickname, we can't just be dishing out nicknames to people. Maybe he's good with it.
Ouch.
Drac is good. Hey, all
Drac
right,
is
let's
good.
go with it.
My goodness.
Okay, so what time are you waking up, Drac?
He says he's been waking up at 4 a.m. every day. But I started this routine. I stay up at night because I love learning at night, 2 to 3 a.m. I study school. Then 4 to 5, I do chores, wash my face, hygiene. 5 to 6, I meditate, journal, work out, and shower. Then I work on stocks at 6 to 12. Then eat lunch and get back to work and fall asleep at 2 p.m. Wake up at 7 and give family and friends family attention. So there you go.
Okay, so you have a routine, and is it working? Are you sticking to it? What's the problem with it? There's only one person in the world who's allowed to call Zane Uncle Z, by the way. And he doesn't even know how to talk yet. All they can say is mama, barely.
But he's special. He's super, super special. Yeah, you make exceptions for stuff like that.
My nephew.
It's just so adorable. I mean, even when I showed Tish, like, oh, she instantly fell in love with him. I mean, just instantly. So yeah. Hey guys, come on over here and say hi to us. I mean, I think we got one more game.
Yeah.
So come on over.
Yeah.
He says he can barely feel productive.
You barely feel productive in that schedule? Okay, next question. Are you actually hitting all of those targets? You said I'm going to do this by this time, and this by this time, this by this time. Are you actually doing it? Are you hitting those targets? Drew linked up the stream.
I mean, if he's gonna do a thing for his, might as well, right?
All right, Drew linked up the stream. Why not?
Okay.
They get to see Zane's face. Maybe someone we're playing with is now going to see Zane the man and
Yeah.
ask a question. But we
what's
actually don't
that?
want them to ask a question because we need them to focus on the game.
Yeah. We need to.
Thank you, Drew. We need them to focus on the game. Focus on the game. Don't ask Zane a question. You can say hi while we're in Champ Select. Otherwise, focus on the game. We're on a win streak. We want to win our third.
So he says, yes, I am.
Great. Okay, so then inside of that time, you're wasting time. So stocks was like 6 hours of stocks, right? Am I right?
So something like that.
So how much of those 6 hours are actually being productive? I think it's the Super Teemo skin, the superhero skin in honor of Zane the Man and Captain America. It's a good luck charm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can go with that.
we got it. Okay,
If
we got a
it's good,
kale
I can go with it.
and a poppy. Is kale? Oh no, they left. Oh, I don't know if we. Jesus, I don't know if we can do it, guys. I got to be off by 8, and it's 7:27.
I mean, we could just call it a sweep stream and call it a day.
Yeah, I think it's better. I don't think we're gonna be done. That's too bad because we got to go all through Champ Select. Okay, let's finish off helping Drac. What do we got?
Yeah, well, I just fell asleep too late. I just fell asleep too late. I want to sleep at night, like 11, 12, but I love learning at night.
Oh, what time is he waking up? He's waking up to go to school
That's why his name is Dracula.
because he likes staying up night, not because he's
Yeah,
drinking blood or anything.
Dracula at night, and yeah.
But what he's waking up when? He wakes up at 7?
7. Wakes up at 7. It looks
What
like
time
he's
is your
learning.
school? Did he say what time? Let me go. Did he say what time his school is?
I fall asleep at 2 p.m.
So
Fall asleep at-
5 hours.
What? 5 hours.
Yeah, 2 p.m. Oh wait, 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Well, Matt carries in the house. He says, "Do you like bread?"
I have not had bread in 140 days or something like that. But I like it. I do like bread. Anyway, Drac, what I would do, because we got to go, what I would do, we can come back tomorrow and go deeper if you want, but what I would do is figure out if you have to, why do you have to wake up at 7, right? I mean, I would wake up, if I'm you, I wake up and go to school. You wake up and you go to school.
We wakes up at 7 p.m.
And stay up all night.
Oh, great. So you have an afternoon nap. Listen, Zen is the king of afternoon naps. If you need, if you need an after, my family is Italian. Everybody back in Italy takes a break in the middle of the afternoon. It drove me nuts. Like, what do you mean? What are we doing? Oh, we're gonna nap. You're gonna nap? Come on, we got stuff to do, guys. What are we doing? No. You gotta relax. You gotta slow down. Like, oh, I hate napping. It's not my thing. It's not my jam. But
wow, I didn't know that. There's a lot of benefits to napping.
Oh yeah, no, I
A lot of health benefits.
I am not. I listen. It could, and I don't disagree with the science on it.
This is medically and scientifically proven.
I just said I don't disagree with the science on it.
Oh, you disagree with it?
No, I don't. I don't disagree. Okay. It's about knowing yourself, right? So if you know that you need to wake up, you like to work super late, and that means you have to have a 3-hour nap in the afternoon, great. Maybe extend it out to 5 hours.
Wait. No one's doing 3. We made 20, 30 minutes max.
He said he was sleeping from 2 to 7.
And that's a nap? He fall asleep at 2 o'clock and wake up at 7. So that's not a nap, that's sleeping.
Well,
He
whatever.
gets 5 hours of sleep.
Okay, so he says that he does not sleep from 1 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Right. Okay, but he sleeps from 2 p.m. to 7. That's his bedtime. He's Dracula. Dracularum.
Okay.
He
So
sleeps during the day.
You create your schedule. You have some restrictions in that school. Okay, great. Apart from that, you don't have as many restrictions, and so you design your schedule around it. And if you come home from school and then you need to go nap or sleep and then wake up and learn and study, great. That's what you do. But if you're not being productive, if you're doing stocks for 6 hours a day and you're not being productive, that's 6 hours a day is more than how most people actually work. Most people who work 8 hours a day are really only working like 4.5 hours a day. Because they're being distracted. I mean, I think 4.5 might even be on the high side. They're being distracted. They're checking social media. Even if they're working, they're not working at anywhere close to peak productivity. So you're already outworking most people in your 6 hours of doing stocks if you're actually focused on it. So that's the next step. You have your schedule. You're doing it on time. Great. Now, inside of all of those things, how can you better use the time so that you're actually being productive? Those 6 hours have to count. If you applied 6 hours every day towards something, you're going to get great at it. Okay, guys, we're going to call it a wrap. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Zane. We got 2 wins. It's a clean sweep. I think I won 2 yesterday, so we are on a roll. We are on a roll. Back on. Oh no, we can't do tomorrow. I'm actually meeting Mark. I have dinner with Mark tomorrow. Oh, so Zan, you definitely have to project manage this so that we know what's happening by tomorrow night.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I'm talking to Mark, so we gotta say, hey.
So basically, Zan, if you don't project manage this, Evan is going to ask Mark how things are going, and then things are not going to be good.
Evan's gonna yell at me on the screen.
We're gonna yell at you. We're gonna yell at Mark. It's just gonna be, don't ruin my night tomorrow, because then Nina won't be happy with me, and she'll ask me why, and I say, Zan the man.
Oh my God! No. Leave Nina out of this one, man. Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
On the plus side, we do have movement makers tomorrow.
We have movement makers in the morning? No, we don't. No, we got Brandlytics tomorrow.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Brandlytics is tomorrow. Movement makers next week. And we're back on Friday. Friday night. Come bring your questions.
Wait. You mean Thursday?
No, tomorrow is
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay,
Off,
Friday, yeah,
so we're back
Friday.
on Friday. Come back Friday,
Okay.
6 Eastern. Continue to believe. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.